basically, if this live feed works and you can hear me and see me, then that is quite frankly ridiculous because I can't live stream from Worcester. Don't blow the whistle. Don't blow the whistle. Because then they'll think there's something wrong. Basically, if I can live stream from here better than I can live stream from Worcester, then clearly there's something going wrong in Britain. We're on a little trip. Someone else broadcasting here, look. And well, my family are there. They're basically shark bait. So there you go. Where are they? 2 kids. Mrs. Jeff's at the back there. If this broadcast is working, then it genuinely just goes to show just how bad the connection is in the UK. So we're on a little cruise, and this is what's going on. Look, so we're on basically one of those boats, and can you see the net in the back? So what they do is drive along. Well, I suppose they don't drive, do they? They drive along and they pull you around in a net. It's basically like the best way to travel. We've got 250 horsepower Suzuki engines. Anyway, this boat is so quiet, it's ridiculous. We've got 500 horsepower. And yet, you know, low emission zones and emissions and all that sort of stuff, it's just not a thing. So I just thought I'd do it. I've not done this broadcast to show off. I've done this broadcast to see if it's possible. All right, kids? Because you shouldn't be able to broadcast on YouTube from the middle of the sea if I can't, like, you know, my regular subscribers will know that I can't do this in Worcester. At home in Worcester in the UK, I can't live stream like this unless I'm on someone's Wi-Fi. And yet here I am on a boat with my feet floating along like shark bait and speaking to you perfectly well. You alright, kids? Let me flip the camera around, I'll show you. Look, Mrs. Jeff's even in there with a beer. It's ridiculous. So here we are on the island of Langkawi. Oh, I suppose we're not on the island of Langkawi, are we? Langkawi, if you watched any of my other videos, is made up of 99 different islands. And we're basically on a boat doing a bit of exploring today. This is Mrs. Jeff's birthday treat, by the way. It's Mrs. Jeff's birthday in a couple of days. So if you want to send cards, yeah, people fishing, yeah. So what we're going to do now, what we're going to do is we're going to, oh, see Mrs. Jeff's butt there. What we're going to do is we're going to flip that net around and then we're going to pull them in with a crane and then we're going to crush them in with about 250,000 other humans and put them in a can and process them around the world. And then you'll be able to buy them in your supermarket. I find it absolutely insane that we're able to broadcast from the boat. It's not going to be a long broadcast because when they get out of the water, I'm going to go join my family. But I wanted to broadcast just to see if it was possible. Like she's doing it. She's I've got to get away from these speakers. So yeah, not going to be a very long broadcast, but I'll see if, hang on, you don't want to see me, do you?
Photo lady.
Photo lady. She's happy. She's happy. Look at that. She's happy. That's what matters, isn't it? It's very important to be happy in life. We've only got 6 likes, and I assume we've only got 6 likes on the video because it's so cold in the UK, maybe. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely shouldn't be able to live broadcast from here. Thing is, once you get out here as well, it's not even expensive. Hi Jeff from Sussex, just bought a 2016 Audi A5 diesel, just 50 miles to gallon. I'm well pleased with it. I'm glad you have, Matt. Jeff, I saw you on a video ad for a sustainable economy community in the southwest. Rob, yes, you might have done. I haven't spoken too much. I'm going to try and go down here and away from the audio. I've not spoken too much about our involvement with the farm, but yeah, we bought a small share. Last year, basically, I was in a position where I nearly bought my dream car. Hello, mate. Yeah, we're live, yeah.
Ooh.
Live on YouTube. Are you coming in? Oh, hello. Mrs. Jeff looking a bit like a drowned rat. Yeah, so last year we were in a position where I nearly bought a 1970s American station wagon. That was for sale, and I thought that would be really cool. That's my dream car. But instead of buying my dream car, we actually bought a small share of a community farm, and we've been buying our food from there. So that's just the way it is. It's kind of tragic, isn't it, that got into a position where I was able to buy my dream car. And because it's Geoff Buys Cars, my dream car was only cheap anyway. I wanted a woody wagon, an American 70s wagon. And yeah, I'd got in a position where I thought, you know what, I'm now at the stage where I could do that. And we didn't, we bought a share in a farm instead. I think that sort of says it all. So that's where we're at. Right, I only really did this broadcast to see if it was possible. I think I'm going to go and get another beer. Yeah, and it doesn't make sense, does it? Like, we can't do this at home, can we? No. I can't even broadcast from the house when we're connected to the broadband. And yet, how is it possible that I'm on my phone in the middle of the sea? Doesn't make sense. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get off my phone. I am going to buy a Proton out here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm working on it. So if you're in Malaysia and you're watching and you've got car storage and you could store a car for me for maybe a couple of months, please get in touch, because I found a couple that I want to buy. Yeah? Okay. Basically, if you've got car storage for a couple of cars, please get in touch, because if you could store a couple of cars for a couple of months while I work out what I'm doing, either I'm going to import them into the UK or I'm going to move out here. Go skiing with your Proton. Global first. Yeah, nobody's ever done that. Hey, look at that. There's like a collapsed building there in the middle of the sea. That's cool, isn't it? Enjoy, pal. I'm loving the vids. Thank you very much. I appreciate some people don't like them but then again, you know, life is made up of variety, isn't it? Variety is indeed the spice of life. It's very touristy, isn't it? Look, we're all going to this same bay and we're all going to do the same, we're all going to listen to the same songs. But I don't mind. Like I said, this is Mrs. Jeff's birthday treat. She's got a couple of years on me, but don't tell anyone. So it's, yeah, Mrs. Jeff's birthday coming up, and that's why we're out here. It makes sense to all the other people in the world. Fast 5G, it's the UK, a third world country. You realise how bad the UK is when you go somewhere else. It's interesting. And I've been keeping an eye on the news coming out of the UK, and none of it is good. And if you watched my video this morning, somebody tell me why the UK government has spent taxpayer money on spending £500,000 worth of Porsche Taycans to the Albanian. It's just hilarious, isn't it? We are just in clown world. And I think what you have to do is take each day as it comes and just do what you can with the pathetic little lives that we're given, which is why we're out here. Hey, there you go, look, photo shoot going on there. That's hilarious. That is funny. Also, there's a I think he's Japanese. There's a Japanese man on this boat who basically loves me. It's really funny. He keeps coming up and asking to have selfies taken with me. But like, he doesn't watch YouTube, so it's not like he's a fan or anything like that. I think he just likes either my shirt or my face.
There might be another famous guy on here as well.
Yeah, there's probably another YouTuber on here as well. I don't know really. Jury's out as to why the dude wants to take pictures with me, but yeah, there we go. Right, I think we're going swimming again now. Yeah? We're stopping already. Right. Don't mask up, peeps. Quad. Oh, yeah. That boat has a slide. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? They're trying to do foot and mouth as well, aren't they? They're trying to get foot and mouth off there. So keep an eye out, right? They tried to do bird flu to get rid of all the birds, and next they're going to do foot and mouth to kill all of the cattle. They want us out of here. Oh, I don't know, mate.
Because then we can shoot them and not get sent to prison.
Yeah, basically. So keep an eye out for foot and mouth. I think they're going to try and do foot and mouth in the UK in the next couple of months. But if we spread the word that that's what they're going to try and do, they won't be able to do it. It's like all of these extra pandemics that they keep trying to get across the line. If we talk about it and we make a noise about it, and we all know that foot and mouth is coming, they won't be able to do it. Because if they do it, we all know about it. That's the thing. We can only win this thing by talking about their plans. It really is as simple as that. Right, 10% battery. I need to go plug my phone in. I'm going to go and do a bit of swimming, I think, in here. And like I say, I'm going to buy a Proton. My foot in their mouths. I like that one, David. Yes, so if you are in Malaysia and you have some car storage and you want to help me buy a couple of cars in Malaysia, please do get in touch. Genuine buyer. I have found a couple that I like. I just need to get them to you, park them up with you for a little bit while I sort out the paperwork and whatnot. So that would be really helpful if anybody's watching and they fancy it. Bloody hell, I got a live and Jeff sods off. Sorry, James. 10% battery. Interesting, when you come back to the UK, police will have locked you up. It does concern me a little bit, like flying back in, because YouTubers have been... I mean, I'm careful about what I say. Also, as well, I don't need to say the words, because you all know. You all know what's going on in the UK, because you see it. in the news, and you're not fooled by the mainstream media. So make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And for those of you that watched my Matthewson's video the other day where I recorded completely the wrong auction, oh, he's put buy on again. Oh no, it's going to be me by Ensing. Get your ass to Thailand, you'll love it. Many happy returns to Mrs. Geoff. Thank you very much, Andrew. Thailand is next on the list. So, yeah, keep an eye on stuff, basically. Border force at the airport. It worries me, James, it really does. The thing is, like, you can't start a movement against the government if the thing that you most need to talk about, you get arrested for talking about. That's why you can't win in the UK. That's why the UK will fail. The only answer is to leave. And I know there's a load of patriots being like, you've got to stay and fight. A, what are you fighting for? And B, if you go through your phone, right, do this as an exercise. Hypothetical exercise. Let's say you needed a whole load of people to be at your house this afternoon because something had kicked off. How many people can you get to your house? Go on, text all your cousins, see how many you can get there. I bet you can't get any more than 2 or 3, because I couldn't. And yeah, that's where we're at. Paul Thorpe got his collar felt and returning to the UK. I'm not aware of that. Can you email me about that? geoffbuyscars@gmail.com. Get your ass to Australia. We have free room at our house in Wagga Wagga. Les, you've been following me for ages. Do send me an email, geoffbuyscars@gmail.com. I've had emails from Canada. I've had emails from all over, but this is like, we've decided that 2025, Mrs. Geoff and I both have some big birthdays coming up, and we've just decided that we're going to go see a bit of the world. That's the plan. Do you want this spot? You go there? Not the only person who's broadcasting here, look. The girl's doing it. There you go. A little bit of eye candy for the gentlemen that are watching. Right, thank you very much everybody for watching. I think that's the end of the broadcast. Just thought I'd, yeah. We've got to sign to jump off. How high can we jump off? Oh, it's not that high. All right, cool. Right, here you go. Look, we've got a couple of Suzuki 4-stroke 250 horsepower engines. There's one on each side. Go over there, look, you see the one on the other side. So we've got 500 old horsepower here. People are getting like life vests on to go in the sea. So there we go. Is it? All right, cool. All right, we'll come and do the jumps now. Right, thank you very much everybody for the continued support. I apologise. Oh yeah, please consider subscribing. I apologise if we're rubbing it in that the weather in England is terrible. But yeah. Get yourself an overdraft, get yourself a credit card and book a flight. Because once you're out of England, it's cheaper to live pretty much anywhere. You just got to get the flight, that's the main thing. Thank you very much everybody for watching. Good video going out. 6 p.m. tonight, Matthewson's auction. I actually went through the correct auction and there was something like 900 cars. So it's a really long video, but it's quite good. Typical Geoff style. Right, thank you very much everybody. I'm going for a beer and I'm going to go enjoy my family. Catch up with you later on. Isn't it insane that I was able to do this broadcast? It's ludicrous. Thanks everyone. Oh, Les Barker, send me an email.